Okay, good morning. I'm Dr. Rutledge, and I thought I'd give you some updates on our recent follow-up research we've been doing. We do a survey pretty often on our patients to follow up and see how they're doing. And sometimes we come up with new ideas, new questions, and we want to update you on the website, on the latest, on the results of our surveys. One of the things that we hear about, and we talk about a lot, is the decrease in hunger that happens after our surgery. So we talk to people in general, and they say, oh, I'm not very hungry after the surgery. And that is in contrast to the lap band. So we have a lot of lap band patients, and they will often tell us that even though they had the lap band, they still have some hunger afterwards. And the idea being that even though the band is supposed to help you lose weight, the problem with it is that you've got a blockage, but you still would like to eat about as much. So one of the things we did is we created what's called a visual analog scale between 1 and 10, and we tried to grade hunger feelings between 1 and 10. And the idea was a 0 or a 1 would be no hunger at all, and a 10 would be as hungry as you could possibly imagine, with the steps in between being not very hungry, slight hunger, mild hunger, average hunger, pretty hungry, really hungry, very hungry, extremely hungry, and number 10, as hungry as you can possibly imagine. Then we surveyed our group of patients. We got answers back on about 2,000 people, and we asked them, on average, can you grade your hunger on a daily basis before you had surgery? And the average came out to be a peak of extremely hungry, which is around 8, 7 point something. So before surgery, and our patients who actually haven't had surgery, who filled out the form, did the survey for us, said that on average, most days, they classed themselves as being extremely hungry. That is, that they felt this drive to eat on average before surgery. And then we asked them, now grade your level of hunger afterwards. And the peak was now down to about half of that 8, which is around 4, which was about an average amount of hunger. There were some people with slight hunger and not very hungry, and 2% of patients said they weren't hungry at all. So one of the measures that we've looked at is, what does the mini gastric bypass do to that craving, the drive that forces us to go and eat, and sometimes eat too much? And what we looked at is, now we've quantitated it, and we've got a nice curve, and you can see before surgery the curve is here, with most people being extremely hungry on average every day before surgery. And then after surgery the curve moves from here down to here, so that you go to less hunger and about 50% less on average for patients before surgery, after surgery. So we think that's kind of exciting, because it's one of the things that people talk to us about afterwards, and now we have a quantitation of that number, and that's some of the new research we've gotten. We thought we'd give you that update. If you check onto the website and onto our Facebook page, we're updating that with the graph and some more details. So I thought I'd let you know about that.